In this video, we are still looking at exponents, specifically what do we do when we're doing division with exponents. Our rule for division says that if I have a fraction with exponents and the same base, I am going to subtract the exponents. am over an equals am minus n. If I have a fraction with different bases and an exponent outside, the exponent applies to both. So let's get started. Question number 2. I have 9 to the power of 12 minus 8, which gives me 9 to the power of 4. That's going to give me 9 exponent 4, 6, 5, 6, 1. Here I've got R3 minus 3, T 2 minus 4, which gives me what? 3 minus 3 is 0. So R0, T minus 2. Now let's go to the 0 rule of division, and the 0 rule that any base to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So this translates to 1 times t squared negative 2. This minus number means go to the other side. This minus means it is actually a denominator. See, this is at the bottom. If it's at the bottom, it's positive. If it goes to the top, it becomes negative. So this t I can actually write as the bottom of the fraction, negative t squared. So it's a positive squared, but it's at the bottom. It's a denominator. Question number 6 becomes 9 over 3. D7 minus 6 becomes 3D1. Question number 8. W4 minus 4, x3 minus 1 gives me W0, x2, which gives me 1 times x squared, or just x squared. Question 10. M7 minus 3, P2 minus 2 gives me M4, P0, which is just M4 times 1. And the last one on this one is, now notice I have a minus sign here. So I'm going to do signs, right? I'm going to say plus divided by minus, 32 divided by 8, x3 minus 1, y2 minus 1, z5 minus 2. And that gives me plus and minus. Because I have an odd number of minuses, my answer is going to be minus. So minus 32 divided by 8 is 4, x squared, y to the power of 1, z to the power of 3. Okay, let's try some more. Yeah, we've got h3, h minus 6. So I just want to repeat this rule. If I have 1 over a to the power of m, this is the same as a to the power of negative m. And again, this is reversible. So a minus sign means go home or go to the other side. If I have this, I then can make it go home and become a positive denominator. The same thing applies at the top. If I have, so here it's a numerator, a negative m as a numerator, it's the same as 1 over a m as a denominator. Don't look at the 1, just look at this part, which goes to the other side, and then it becomes positive. That's what I need you to remember. So let's see what we can do here. Here I have, this needs to go home, right? So this actually becomes h3, h6, positive 6 as a numerator, which is h3 plus 6. Another way of writing the exact same thing would be to say, so I'm saying, or h3 minus minus 6, because we minus based on this fraction line, and there's a minus there, so there's two minuses, which becomes h3 plus 6. and both of them is h9. All right, let's do question 20. We have k minus 1, so I'm going to write a fraction. K to the power of 1 goes in the denominator. L minus 6, L6 is a denominator, and M3 as a numerator. Next one, I have a whole fraction to the power of 0. So notice this 0, because this 0 tells me that everything over here is equal to 1. So this whole thing is equal to 1. Any number, a bracket to the power of 0 is equal to 1. It doesn't matter what's inside here. This makes it 1. Next question, we have 15 over 5. Then we have x, 6 minus 1, 6 minus 1. We have y, negative 9 minus negative 11. So that becomes 3x5. 9 plus 11 is going to be y squared as my final answer. And the last one, we're going to say plus divided by minus, 48 divided by 6, x 6 minus 1, y 7 minus 5, z 5 minus 6, which gives us, hold on, negative 8, x5, y2, z negative 1, which is rewritten as negative 8x5 y squared over z as a denominator. So moving it to the denominator is always important when it comes to simplifying. You cannot leave it like this. You will not get full marks. You have to make this step to make that z a denominator in order to show me that you know it's supposed to be a denominator. All right, so that's exponents, the rules of division. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.